welcome to another episode of Growth Effects, where today I'll be reviewing Kotobukiya's 172 scale Liger Zero Panzer. One of my personal favorites from the TV series that came out back in the early 2000s. So this is a really huge box. We get to see some like artwork here of what he looks like, what it looks like right out of the box and everything like that. I'm assuming that also was worked on. Same thing that you'd see on the cover. And then some details, and this is a really big box, so I can't really show everything. But yeah, you can see the cockpit there with, forgot his name. But yeah, and then you have some parts here, like you can see right there. You have the little components there to pretty much keep him on the ground, because like he's just, the power that comes from these cannons is just so strong. It pretty much will push him back if he doesn't have those things and whatnot. You can see that these things are articulated, so they can move, and they can even extend, which is pretty neat as well. So you can even recreate it in like in a stop motion or something. It's like actually, you know, the force when it shoots and the recoil and everything like that. You get a nice profile image right there, back profile, and then you can see him kind of like in a posed position with his weapons out. You can see him with all the weapons pretty much showcased, with all the missile pods opened up and everything like that. All the little parts here, you can see what it can do and everything. Unfortunately, these things pop off. They don't actually like fold out. Or at least some of them don't, I think. I'm not really sure yet, but we'll see on that. Anyway, let's get into the kits. Parts, because there are a lot of runners. And I mean a lot of runners for this kit. So here we got like a, kind of like an army green. Probably World War II kind of green looking kind of thing going on right here. Maybe even Vietnam, I'm not really sure. But yeah, we have like the covers here. So these are the parts that are going to be covering the missiles, which you'll see right here are molded in kind of like a red, scarlet kind of color. But yeah, these things are going to have a little bit more colorations that are going to be added, but you're going to have to paint them yourselves. So, oh freaking well. Anyway, we have another shade of green here. So we have a lighter type of green, like an olive kind of green going on here. And you can see that there's a lot of detail going on over here. These parts is plain here only because it's going to be covered up, because that's where more missiles are going to be going. So this guy is pretty much packed full of this stuff. It is crazy. You can still see some of the fins, or not really sure what you would call these, the whiskers, I guess, that open up. They're a little bit smaller here on this one than on the Liger Zero regular. Whenever he does his, if he could, which I think he, in canon, he can, do his strike laser claw or something like that. I forgot what it's called. Going over here to the gray part here, and we can see a little bit more detail going on here on the bottom. A little bit more there where the missiles are going to be coming out. This is what's going to be covering over the parts here and everything. A little bit more detail here and there. I think that's where part of some more missiles will probably be going, not really 100% certain. We got some mini guns over here on the side there, so that's pretty neat too, but they don't rotate, so oh well on that. But I mean, that's fine. We have the main cannons here. I don't remember the names of some of these parts, so sadly on that. We have some thrusters here, I guess, where the exhaust is going to be coming out from these. I'm not sure yet. A lot of potential for a lot of detail going on here, so that's pretty neat. We got more of these parts here that are going to keep him in place so he doesn't fly off from all the recoil and everything like that, so that's pretty neat again. I guess these are those components that's supposed to allow it to move and go in and out and everything like that. More of these olive green parts. Not really sure where they go, but we got some more detail going on here, so that's pretty neat. More of that army green, or like that World War II or Vietnam kind of green color going on. So also still pretty good detail going on here and there and everything like that. Moving this big pile out of the way. We got more runners here. We got more of the other half of the cannons there, so that's another replicated part. This part we have more detail going on here. Not really sure if I'm going to be painting those in any other colors or not. I'm not sure if I'm also going to want to try and do like a very subtle kind of camouflage green or something with this. But yeah, these two are mirrored parts, so there's no difference there. We have some polycaps here. We have some red components, which if I'm not mistaken, are also kind of blacklight reactive, not too blacklight reactive, but still. They're going to be going around on the weapons, I'm assuming, and such. Some of the polycaps here for the missiles. Some of the missiles, at least, they go on and everything like that. Because he's got a lot, by the way. And that was actually just one half of the box. The other half is right here. So, moving this over, I can just grab a nice good pile of it. We got some of the Liger Zeros, just standard parts here. You can see where they go on the feet. And if I'm not mistaken, we also do get some. I just dropped some of the runners. We also get some of the parts, just the regular parts here, for the head here, some of the arms and everything like that, the shoulders. So we do get some of the original parts here too that go on just the standard base Liger Zero. And looks like that's it. After that, we just get the regular components here. This is simple ones like you see on the original one. Nothing different there. Same exact color, same mold, so it's no different there on that part. We have some more of the inner frame as well. These are for the rear hips and the shoulders. So we have that. We have part of the head up here, I think. If I'm not mistaken, that's what that is. Some more of the parts there. We have where the butt cannon or the tail gun is. So it's going to be the same thing. Of course, this one, you won't be using it on this one because he's got like missile pods at the very end. So this is kind of a extra piece you can use just to recreate it. We have parts for the tails and the feet. Some other parts, I don't remember what these were for exactly. Some more polycaps. I guess these are for the actual kit. Like the base form, not the weapon or anything like that. More of the legs, just replicated parts, so these are the same. Still, again, great detail. Just you can all see in case you didn't see the Liger Zero review. We have some more of these little, I'm not sure what these were called, if there was a name for this or not, that go on the sides of some of the joints. We have this horrendous gold color that is not different at all, just like in the original one. And yet it's funny because you have a really nice looking gold here, but then you got a really nasty looking one here. It's like they didn't bother to finish it or something, so it's the same thing like the Liger Zero, so oh well. But yeah, so definitely going to keep this as it is. This one I am going to repaint just like I did in the other one. So yeah. And over here we have some of the last parts for the tail and everything, the feet, and then whatever that part was there, so that's already done. Let me just try to grab the handful here and carefully move it, dropping it again. Still got a few more runners, because like I said, there are a bunch of runners on this particular kit. So we have, again, another copy of this one here. More polycaps, same thing probably there. Some piston parts here. I don't remember if I had that or not. This is for the cannons that go underneath the chest of Liger Zero, and some parts also that go on the back part, I think, of the rear legs, the hind legs. But yeah, these are not going to be used because you're going to get missile launchers, if I'm not mistaken, for this one. So these won't be necessary, but again, these will be there for if you want to assemble just the base form Liger Zero when you don't want to add them and everything like that. And then, of course, we have the head here where you can see part of the cockpit. You can see the side there. Still got great details and everything like that. Don't remember what I did in terms of the details on the inside because I have it in another home, not right here. So, yeah. Moving on from that. Just gather all of this up and just move it off to the side. Pick those up, whatever fell. If I'm not mistaken, I believe this was the original water slides that came with this kit. If not, these were the ones that came for the other Liger Zero. I don't really remember anymore. I had in here the some water slides from one of the other kits. Not sure which one it was that I didn't bother to use, but I have some extra ones to go ahead and use for them. I think this might have been, yeah, this is Berserk Fuhrer. This might have been for the Liger Zero. Yeah, the original Liger Zero. So this one probably is the one that you get for this one. This isn't the repackaged firm, so this one doesn't come with a bunch of extra, I guess, decals to use. But anyway, we have the character here whose name is on the tip of my tongue, but I cannot say for some reason. We have the Zoid Core and we have the eyes along with the Zoid Core piece that goes right there. So that's it for that. That's all the runners there, finally, because there was a bunch of them. And finally, we get the manual of the model kit here. So you can see it all in its glory and it looks amazing and everything like that. Not sure if I'm going to do a heavy weathering on this or not, but we will see. And on the back side, we have a bunch more of what you can see with this particular kit and what it has to offer. Seeing here all the missiles opened up again, but you can see it better now since the box was a little angled. You can see the cockpit here. You can see already some of the missile pods there on the shoulders. So I guess these weren't on the face. These are on the shoulders. But he does have one on the face. Or actually, no, yeah, he does have two on the face right there. So never mind, yeah. There's got more here. You can see like what it does. These things pop open. That slides out. And out comes the missiles and everything like that. They don't actually fire though. So, well, on that, these actually go down, like I said. So this is a really neat thing. So I can't wait to... Oh, this actually opens up. Never mind. I couldn't see from the picture there. But yeah, it opens up. It doesn't like open this way. It opens up top-wise. But yeah, so that's pretty neat on that. I don't believe any of these actually have to be removed. All of it just slides out or folds open, whatever and all that. So that's pretty neat there. Just so you can see a glimpse of the inside of the manual. You got some artwork here, concept art, some things of the actual kit and what it would look like if it was an actual, you know, mech and everything. Just the instruction manuals, a little bit more of the artwork here. little bit more there on the weaponry and such. The color guide of what you're going to need to make this particular kit here, how to do the water slides, a little bit more on what you get to see when it's done and everything like that. Doesn't show you where to put the water slides and such, but yeah. Other than that, that's pretty much it for this particular review here, so y'all enjoy, and yeah. But, yeah, I guess that is it, because there was a bunch here, and I'm not sure if I was missing. I guess I'm not missing anything. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and as always, this is Grateful Effects, signing out.